Well, I have been invaded whoop, by flying squirrels, and there's one right there. See the little guy? There's a whole family of them living in here. Okay, so here is what those windows are going to go on. If you watched my part 1 video, I'll put a link up here in the top. But here is what those windows are going to go on. This is the deer blind. I'd made some windows on the inside, but we'll go up inside and I'll show you why these aren't working out. So bear with me 1 second. So here we go. You can see all the droppings in here, yeah? Well, I have been invaded whoop, by flying squirrels, and there's one right there. See the little guy? There's a whole family of them living in here. And you can see they chewed through the windows to get in. So we're going to come up with a more permanent solution. But for the moment, I got to evict these guys. Don't worry, I'm not going to kill them. I'm just going to shoo them out. So I'm going to take care of that, and we'll be back. So I'll just give you a look around. As I was pulling off this insulation here, there was actually 5 of those little buggers up in here. So we're taking care of that problem, but you can see they just made a darn mess. But anyways, here's the windows that I made. So originally I'd taken some DIY window screen kits and I cut my own frames. And this is like a real thin, flexible plastic, and I molded them myself. They worked pretty good for a while, but after a couple of years, the squirrels chewed their way in and just started living in here when I'm gone. So that's what we're dealing with. All right, we're back. Pardon the close-up view here, but we're up on a ladder, so it's the best I can do. So first thing I'm going to do is take these wood strips here to patch this in. That way my window is going to lay flat on the outside here, and it'll lay nice and flat all the way across. So I'm going to get that done, then we'll show you how the window's going to go on. 1 second. All right, we got the window installed. Everything opens and closes as it should. Now we're going to work on our magnet here. So what I'm going to do is take my paddle bit, put a hole right here so that the magnet sits flush, and then the back side of the magnet should stick. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that, and I'll get back to you. All right, so I got my magnet installed. Seems like that's working as it should, so we should be all good to go. Now we'll go ahead and do all the rest of them. Okay guys, here's the finished product from the inside. I mean, you can hardly see the windows are there. They're very clear. Worked out good. Raise them up. Let them back down and they stick. I am going to have to come up with a different method to hold them up. What I'm probably going to do is run a piece of cable through here and attach it out here so I can just pull the cable and tie it up on these hooks up here. Because my initial plan didn't work out well, but I think this will work. I like it. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time. And we're back. 3 months later, I actually came up with a solution for my windows here. So I took some 1/16 inch steel cable, some cable stops, and I drilled some holes, and I have a cable system for my window to open, so I'll show you how I did that. So I went across halfway on my window and I drilled a hole through the polycarbonate about an inch up. And I went up here and I drilled a hole up there, ran the cable through, and I made a loop up here and I put a hook up there. So now, hopefully I can show you with one hand here, but I have to break the magnet loose, and now I can pull my window up, hook it on our hook up here, and now my windows stay open. I put a slight draft on the window here, so that way when it rains or snows, it'll run right off, away from me. But gives me a good wide opening there for me to see and shoot out of. So I'm going ahead and doing that on all the rest of my windows here. I've got this one rigged up over here. So again, I went about halfway across, 1 inch up, drilled a hole directly above it up there, fed the cable through the top, down here, and through that hole. Now I'm going to attach my cable stop and do the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do all these windows, and I'll show you the results. So stay tuned. All right, everybody, we've got them all complete. So there we go. We're going to do just a 360 around here to show you that they're all opened. Look at that. So now I can shoot out any way I want. The windows can stay open. I can close whichever ones I want. And life will be good out here. The only mistake I made is I'm caught in a thunderstorm out here and I didn't bring any beer. So, well, I'll have to deal with that on my own. But anyways, hopefully this helps somebody out. So hope you all enjoy. And yeah, good luck hunting this season.